Welcome back, guys, to TerraTech. I spent some time in the R&D test chamber off camera trying to come up with a small flexible flyer with a fuel tank and a little bit of boost to see how long we could get to go. And I was tinkering with it, and it wasn't quite balanced, so I had to make it a little bigger, right? I had to add a few more wings. I had to add another fuel tank. I had to add some more blocks. And the balancing process over time ended up giving me a plane exactly the same size as my old one. And I didn't look at my old one when I was designing it, but it turns out they look fairly similar. This one actually has two more wings, and I call it the hammerhead because it has this sort of hammerhead feature on the front, although it's got so many wings now. Maybe it's hard to see, but yeah, it's called the hammerhead. And it is actually, it's an improved version of our plain ZLP-07 Starscream. This one is ZLP, maybe if I switch to this one, it'll pop up. ZLP-11 Hammerhead. It is so noisy with that stuff around here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the heck out of here. What we're going to do for this episode, we're going to fly around a little bit, because I think that's fun, and this guy is quite stable. Just from that little bit, I didn't even get to the hill to start flying around, and all of a sudden we took off. This guy's a little bit more stable than the other guy, and I think a little bit faster. So we're going to try to get a few parts here, and then we're going to build a new tech from scratch, like we do every episode, more or less. And you guys have been requesting quite frequently that I do something with the little hover pads. Seriously, guy? Oh, he's chasing us. That guy's fast. It's like, how are those shots still following us? Let's head over here. You guys have been requesting a lot, frequently, that I do something with the hover pads, so I think we shall do that. Did I already get what was on this one? Oh, I did. It's empty. See how nicely he landed there? But if I go there, I might hit the crystal if I try to take off in that direction, so let's actually circle around here. Let's see how quickly we can take off this time. Yep, just like that. Bam. Look at that. Alright, let's go. Okay, don't go too crazy. Let's go over in this direction. You've been requesting that I do something with the hover pads, and we're going to try it, although I think it's going to be really hard to control. That's never stopped me before. I don't know if it's going to be the most optimal thing. Yeah, so we'll do that. I'm going to use the big cannons and the hover pads and the enclosed propeller things, and we'll see how that goes. It's probably going to be very expensive. My other cannon guy has 10 of those cannons on him. I got that one as well. Okay. I really wish those things would despawn. I thought about putting a tiny weapon on this guy and see if I could blow them up when I come across them, so we could start to... Oh, here's one over here. So we could start to, like, through process of elimination, figure out what's left to pick up. This one over here has one. And I'm not sure if, like, they all spawned at once and that's all we're ever going to have. Or if... seriously? You're going to give me that? That's just a... Oh, wait, what is that, an anchored block? I already have that. Yeah. Boink! Okay, up in the air with ya. Kablow! Let's explore along there. Okay, can I take off? Yep, up in the air once again. Very stable, this guy. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, weapons. I need to put a weapon on this guy. It was hard to find room. Every time you add a little bit of weight, it upsets the balance. You can see he flies very stable. I pointed him in a direction. I didn't level him off, so he was sort of heading downwards. But he flies basically totally flat. Maybe he heads downwards a little bit. But works really well. Here's one over here. And there's a little guy there, which I'm not too worried about. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, yes! Oh, I've been wanting this! This is another one of the Venture Co. brackets. Long straight bracket. I've been wanting to do this to do things like extend the wings off so they're wider overall and stuff like that. Ah, there's a whole bunch of those brackets. The one you get right at the beginning is this angled one, which is basically the most useful item in the entire game. But there's a whole bunch of other ones I really wanted to have that I had in my previous save, and I have not been able to find them. Okay, and I kind of have lost my bearings. I mean, obviously, home is in that direction. But is this our green biome, or is this the one I flew to? I'm not exactly sure. I would really like a mini-map Or not this mini-map, but, you know, a map mode. Oh, don't hit the trees. Pay attention. Let's head over here. I see one. Oh, right there. Right there. Okay. And stop. Okay. Maybe took a little bit of damage, but no big deal. What do we have? What do we have? Stop, 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 stop. Slow down. Oh, okay. So these turning guys, whoop-de-doo. Already had that. Up in the air with ya. Yes. Oh, all kinds of... Oh! Okay, that was... Ignore that. Edit that out of the video later. Edit it out. Just put a cut there. No one will be the wiser. So have we... Let's just keep going this way, I guess. Like, I'm not sure. Is this the mountain terrain we were already in? Maybe? Maybe not. I'm not exactly sure. It's really hard to... At least for me, to keep my bearings. In this game in particular, some games I can keep my bearings, some games not. This game I have a hard time. Maybe because the biomes all kind of look the same. I mean, the green ones all look like the same green ones. Okay, there's an item over here I'm seeing. Fly over here. Where are you? There you are. Okay, you're gonna hit the rock. Okay, not too bad. Good, I skidded right over it. What do we have? A little wheel. Okay, great. Yoinks, off in the distance with ya. And up, up, and away. Oh, my propeller is not doing too hot. People, by the way, one of the suggestions I got, which sounds good on paper, is to put the little, the payment terminal thing on my ship. So when something breaks, I can offload it, I can anchor it, and then buy a replacement. That sounds great, but those things are heavy. You really have to use light blocks, either wings with lift, or the light venture co-parts, and you have to limit what you do. Otherwise, ooh, let's not get, that guy looks dangerous. Let's get up in the air a little bit. Otherwise, it'll be very hard to get off the ground, and you won't move very fast. Boingy, 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 boingy. Alright, so test number one. I want to see if I can put these propellers inside a big frame and then fill the middle. Like, I replace all these blocks with batteries and shield generators, all that kind of stuff. By the way, this is going to be really hard to control, but I want to see if I can put these things in here and have them still work. So do they obey the laws of physics, basically? Do they need access to the open air? Or does the game just kind of simulate stuff? Does it make up what's going to happen? And can we encase them in here and they don't actually have to be exposed to open air? Can we cheat? Can we cheat just a little bit? So let's block them like this and see what the difference... Yeah, I still go back and forth, so it doesn't seem like the propellers really care if the front is blocked. Oh gosh. Okay. I don't know about this. How much money am I going to spend on this? I just lost like 100,000 last time. Okay, this is really hard to steer. Let's put... Where are they? Let's put some of these things on here. Maybe this will help. Okay, turn that way. So this will help us turn left and right. Maybe if we put them on all four corners, going all four directions, maybe it would be more responsive, not just to start and to turn, but also to stop. Because it does like to just drift. Okay. Oh yes. Okay, that's good. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so we'll add these to every corner. This is a little bit better. It's controlling a little bit better. I think maybe we need more. It's really easy for this to get out of control. Like, if we just kind of... Look how quickly we're moving. But I can't stop or turn very well. Let's try moving in a straight line and turning. Okay, oh, let's try one of these jumps. Let's see how this goes. Probably not very well. We're probably going to slow down a lot going up it. Yoinks! Oh, we didn't even... that didn't work. Alright, just bringing back one last haul to get some more big bucks. I'm up to 109,000, and yes, the design, once again, costs a little bit over 100,000 big bucks. There was a patch, by the way, in between last clip and this clip. And the delivery cannons now have animation. You'll see when they start... Yeah, look at that. They kick up a ton of particles and dust, and they sort of extend up out of the ground. And man, they just create this huge cloud of smoke, which is kind of neat. And they've got sound effects, which is nice. It's nice to see them start to put more sound effects in the game. The soundscape for the game is kind of underdeveloped at this point. All right, another weird change is that I've got these symbols popping up over all of my anchored blocks in text now, and I'm not exactly sure what that's all about. Maybe they have something in mind for that. Anyway, let's buy the tech. Turns out the design had to change a little bit. Here it is at the bottom. Bombard. Oh, it's gonna take 3 minutes, and it costs 105,000. You might see in the little image there that it's got wheels. It turns out those little hover pads, they're just not viable. They don't work. I tried. I was actually I put 15 of those big pound cannon things on there. What are they called? Blocks. Experimental. They're the most powerful, best gun in the game, in my opinion. The megaton cannon, these. I've got 15, and they're pretty heavy. And from them bouncing up and down with all that weight, what happened was they kept breaking. my vehicle destroyed itself because it was bouncing up and down so hard, because it weighed so much with all those weapons. So I guess word to the wise, if you're going to use those hover things, you're going to have to make something a bit lighter than what I did. All right, let's hope this didn't end up being a huge waste of money. I've got 3 tiers of 5 cannons. Kersplowskis! Kerplow! Take that! You don't even see me! You don't even know I'm here! I'm like John Cena. It's hard to miss with this guy. He's not the most nimble guy I've ever made. I think I'm like, kind of got into the habit of making things bigger and bigger every time. He does have a ton of shielding, a ton of batteries, a ton of shield generators and repair bubbles. Let's head out into the desert and get into some mischief. Oh, look at this guy. He's got the wheels we want. All right, let's blow him up. Kersplam! I missed. Kerblam! Kerblamers! Okay, grab the wheel. Yes, unlocked. Okay, oh, I'm so slow. Take that. Good thing I've got a lot of shielding, huh? Yeah, that's right. Bombardment. Okay, are you dead? Did you die? I think he died. Sweet, okay, so we got that. I think I already had this block. But this block, I definitely want that to make some big drill things. And really, if you're gonna have a big guy like this, I might even experiment giving him big wheels like that. They might be able to actually make him a little bit more maneuverable. Because he's not maneuverable at all. Well, he's a little bit maneuverable. He's not bad. He's got 8 plus 6, 14 wheels. That's not too bad, 14 wheels. This guy's probably going to be a little bit too zippy for us. I probably should not be fighting him. Yeah, oh gosh, okay, turn. Oh, this is bad. At least these things can kind of rotate and target a bit. Oh yeah, I've taken out some wheels. Okay, charge forward. Just have to get the right angle. If only they could aim up and down and like really home in on things. You're dead. Did you realize you died? Because you're dead. Okay, we have all that. All that. How are my batteries doing? Getting low? We can probably kill one more guy before I will need to charge up. Let's see, what about that guy off in the distance has a lot of blocks. I don't see Geocorp blocks on him, but he looks slow. Which is like the perfect adversary. I think I'm seeing wheels. I think that's the side of him, although he looks like he's one of those guys that just has weapons on all sides. Yeah, I think he does. Okay, here we go. If I can just get the right angle on this hill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shoot. 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 Look at all those things. I don't know that I've hit him once. Did I hit him once? I guess that's kind of the downfall for this particular item, huh? Yeah, I don't think I've hit him once. Okay, we need to get a little bit closer then. This might have been a mistake. Wow, this guy is... Oh my gosh. I put a lot of... Oh, gotcha. I put a lot of the turning assistance turbo boost rocket things on this guy. But they don't do anything if your fuel tanks are empty, and when you're turning constantly, you don't have any time to... You don't have any time to recover. This guy was really expensive. I really don't want to lose him. Fighting some stupid doofus like this guy. Oh, he's a sitting duck. What, did he forget about us? His AI seems to have... Okay, well, he lost like half his ship. He kind of looks like He looks like a cruise ship in the desert. Alright, it turns out it's really hard to hit stuff with these cannons when they're low to the ground. I think we basically... This guy is a specialist, and what he specializes in is fighting huge monsters, or techs, or vehicles that have very low mobility and can't fight back. Basically, looks awesome, has a ton of firepower. You know, what I really want to do now is I want to try him with those big Venture Co. wheels we got. Oh, invasion. Okay, let's see what this is. A lot of times, the invasions are big Venture Co. guys. And maybe we can get some new blocks here. Let's get out of range so we can pick the perfect angle. Okay, get a nice turnaround, and let's see, we got 13 seconds. Let's check the batteries. Mostly full. Okay, good. This guy does have a lot of batteries, but he's also projecting, I think, 7 total bubbles. 4 shield, 3 repair. Oh yeah, look at that guy. Okay, I think we fought him before, though. Leave this area. No, you leave this area. So if we come at him from the side, we should be able to knock off his wheels if we can hit him. He's already shooting him. He's probably shooting somebody else. If we can knock off his wheels, he'll just be a sitting duck. Oh, these are the guys with, like, the tons of tiny... This hill is not a good approach vector, by the way, but if I can just do this. Pow! Okay, there's one wheel. It's not going to be enough, though. Okay. Turn this way. Let's go over here. He's not very mobile. I don't know what he was shooting at. Maybe he just starts shooting non-stop. Oh, maybe he was shooting at this base. Do I want this base? Hey. Oh, I haven't conquered that base. I can't pick it up yet. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Maybe I'll just blow it up. Hey, buddy. Yeah, getting the proper angle on these things. I really wish they would target stuff like in an up-down manner and not just left-right, but maybe that would make them totally broken and overpowered. Oh, he's still turning. Come on, shoot his wheels. Shoot the wheels, they're right there. You know you can do it. There you go. Yeah, he's totally immobile. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go exchange these wheels for some bigger ones and see if that helps with this guy's maneuverability. You defeated Cyclone. Suck it. Oh, I think this is new. 4x4. Not sure if we had that yet. So, you know what I just said about changing my trend of making my text bigger and bigger and bigger? I've changed my mind. Forget all that nonsense. I'm sorry for that inexcusable moment of weakness. Yes, we are going bigger. Go big or go home. I tried out these new wheels, and turns out they can handle a pretty good amount of weight. So, to be honest, this tech probably still sucks in terms of being able to hit stuff consistently. But I'm a bit more maneuverable now, and I just feel awesome. It feels so massive. Like, look at this little guy over here. Kerplow! Oh, 2 direct hits. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so good. So good. Now, what I'm not quite sure is if all my bubbles cover... Oh, you're still alive. Hello. I'm not quite sure if all my bubble shields cover my new area because I have expanded outwards with the wheels. I had to because they didn't have enough clearance. I suppose we could move them in if we made the thing even taller, but given my previous difficulty hitting things that were low to the ground, I think it's probably best to do it this way. All right, let's give a little bit of boost. We established before that the propellers don't need space in front of them or back of them. They don't need airflow, quote unquote, to work. So I don't think these boosters do either. Yeah, you can see they're blocked by the solar panel generators, and they're still pushing me forward even though they're blocked. They may change that at some point. I wouldn't be surprised. Kerplow! Yes! Oh, I went from hating this thing to loving it. Just one minor tweak, and all of a sudden it's brilliant. I really wish there was a way to just scoop all these items up at once and take it back to the big seller thing over there and sell them, because I could make a lot of money that way. It's just such a pain in the butt to, like, attach these things to your ship one by one. Maybe the next thing I make will have some kind of... I don't know, I'll have to think about that. Because these things don't get picked up automatically by the receivers anymore, and they used to. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get this guy. Oh, yes. I'm kind of hitting him. Oh, it's lovely. I was like... Oh, don't get in that radius of that explosion, though. Was barely touching him, and we just blew him to smithereens. That's not the right one. Okay, my shields are still mostly full. Let's go find someone else to kill. Oh, wow. Look at this guy. Okay, I really hope that this guy has some new blocks for us. Oh, he's got that bulldozer scoop thing on the front. I still haven't found the drills, but this is maybe be enough. We'll have some new parts to make something for next time. I just want to make sure that that thing doesn't break. I picked it up. I picked it up. Okay, back up. Just keep shooting him. Oh, crap. We're kind of trapped against... This is bad. This is super bad. Run. And now I've got my butt exposed. Okay. Oh, this is real bad. I don't want to be in the radius of him when he explodes. I think we salvaged it. I got trapped against a tree, and I don't have any means to destroy it behind me. Oh, by the way, I'm super confused because I changed in the gameplay options, in the controls. I unchecked. I unchecked the invert reversing, which was super confusing at first, but I got used to it. And now, when you, for instance, hold left and go backwards, you go the way you would think, as if you were driving a real vehicle. But I got so used to the other way that now it's kind of confusing me. Yeah, I really need to start picking these objects up and selling them. This is a lot of money to be made. And I could be making money probably faster than than I am doing the mining thing. And I think the only block I got there that was new was that scoop. And I did not lose anything. These Uzi guys we already had. Yeah, all these things we already had. I really want those drills. And let's see, what is this thing over here? What is that? Who made this thing? What is this? It's dead is what it is. It looks like an old man riding a scooter or something. Okay, any new parts for me here? I doubt it. This thing, we already found these. We finally found one on an actual tech, though. Nobody uses those. People should use those more often. All right, anyway, I think this was a resounding success after adding the big wheels. Much better at turning. That was the major weakness, was turning in a circle. Look how well he turns now. And next time, well, we'll see what happens next time. Can we make something bigger than this? We'll find out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you later. Bye-bye.